Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of November 8th through the 10th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me. If you're looking for your individual sign reading, be sure to join me on Patreon. I am behind with the individual sign readings for this month because of everything that's happened, but just give me time. All right, so we have the overall energy as the King of Swords. We have the Tower. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Magician, the Knight of Swords, Temperance, Eight of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. All right, so it kind of feels like you received some sort of answer in your sleep, or something you've been praying on or meditating on, like something's being revealed to you. You also might receive some sort of confirmation in regards to something that you've been thinking about. Also, seems like you're just dealing with a little bit of chaos at the moment, or at least you have been. And now you are trying to take back control of it. I feel like you're assessing a situation that has fallen apart, and you're like, okay, this is a catastrophe. Like, how do I deal with this? Let me figure out what I need to do. And so I feel that you, instead of initially panicking, you start to try to make the best of it. You're like, okay, let me figure out, let me make a lemonade out of lemons. Like, I'm going to change the situation. I'm going to turn it around. And it does seem like you're doing some form of alchemy. You're manipulating things that have happened to you, things that are beyond your control, and you're making peace with it. You're turning it into something else. I feel like you're also just like doing things with your thoughts. You're like, oh, let me do this, bring this that way. Let me see if I could get something similar to happen. Let me, it's like you're calling in assistance from all the elements of the universe to make something work in your favor. And something is also like a balancing act. You can't do too much of this. You can't do too much of that. And you're literally like you're creating. I feel like you're creating things this weekend. Maybe you're having to make miracles happen. You're like, this wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know how I pulled this rabbit out of this hat, but I did it. So, I kind of feel like you're doing your magic. Yeah, it just seems like you're making it work. Now, you also might have contacts with people. Maybe you're somebody is pulling strings for you. I do feel like you're still dealing with a little bit of anxiety, or you can't let doubt creep in with whatever it is that you're doing. Trust and believe that something is working, because I feel like you want to doubt something. You're like, I don't think it's going to work, or I don't, And even if you are having negative thoughts, instead of trying to turn them off, maybe more so acknowledge them and just kind of be like, okay, I am having these negative thoughts. This is what I truly feel. I don't believe it's going to work, but something that you're doing, like acknowledge it and then just kind of like try to turn it around. There is something going on in your life where you're dealing with like a lot of transformations. I feel like you're having to master your thoughts. You're probably also making some sort of physical transformations too. Maybe you're doing things to improve your health. Maybe you're working out. Maybe you're also like writing. You're finding ways to express some sort of energy that you're dealing with. You're transmuting it. So maybe you're like, okay, let me turn this situation into a story. I feel like you're writing or studying this weekend as well. Feels like you're going to be busy or doing some sort of errands. Also, something isn't a rush job. So you're going to have to be patient with yourself and patient with the situation that you're dealing with. In love, I feel that there is someone who's kind of being thrusted into your life, or this person is being brought to your attention. And maybe there is someone that is communicating with you indirectly. There definitely could be some sort of telepathy going on between you and a love interest, some sort of spiritual bond that you have with each other. I feel that there is some sort of spiritual or energy exchange between the two of you. You've both got some sort of healing qualities that you bring out of each other. Whoever you're talking to or getting ready to talk to romantically, I feel like you guys complement each other. You're like yin and yang. You are able to, let's say it's a difficult personality that you're dealing with. They're not going to be difficult with you. Like, you understand them and they understand you. You know how to temper each other. So if somebody were to be like, oh, I don't know why you like that person, they're like X, Y, Z, and you're like, oh, no, that doesn't bother me. I know how to handle that. So it's something about your personalities that just like naturally merge. Yeah, there's a nice synastry between the two of you. You could also be doing some form of candle work or water, whatever magical elements you work with. I feel like you're doing everything you can do to turn your situation around or to make it better. Now, it is possible that there's a little spirit around you, a little child spirit, but I don't feel like they're harmful. I feel like they just like to watch. Maybe sometimes you get goosebumps or you feel a little uneasy when they show up, but I don't feel like they mean any harm. Seems like there are some things that you might be working on some sort of projects. I feel like you're also just trying to get things in order. Also, you could be saving your money up or making magic happen with your money. Like it's multiplying or you're stretching it in some type of way. If you are looking for work, I feel like you're going to find a job. I feel like you are going to have some sort of steady income coming in. Even if you don't have a job, if you work for yourself, I see you kind of making it so that you have like a steady flow of income. You could also be doing multiple things, different strands of income coming into you. Now, I still see like a mask or multiple personalities. Maybe you feel like you need to wear many hats or keep changing to keep up with the pace of changes that you're dealing with. Um, Maybe you have to become someone else in order to get the job done. Yeah. I feel like you're also building. You're doing something. You're building. You're establishing. You could be forming something like some sort of group or organization. Um, you could be some sort of a mediator. Maybe you're bringing people together. Maybe you're networking. Okay, now in terms of dating, um, whoever you're dealing with, I do feel like they're charming. They're playful, a playful spirit, playgirl, playboy. I feel like it would be hard to take this person seriously though. Um, just getting to know someone, maybe that's okay. Um, or maybe it's not. Maybe you want someone serious from the jump. But yeah, I feel like this person is very playful and has a lot of options. Um, they have a lot of secret admirers. They have a lot of secrets. They're a busy person. They're a workaholic. Mm, now, this could be someone who is looking for someone serious, but they're having to go through a lot of channels or unconventional ways to find their person. Once they find who they're looking for, they become very obsessed and they value their person. Mm. It is possible that somebody is a single parent, so I don't know how you feel about that. Uh, this person, oh, I'm going to stop. My spirit said stop. Someone wants to keep their privacy. I feel like somebody is also practicing something in their dreams, like they're trying to practice taking control of their dreams, which is lucid dreaming. I feel like somebody's going to be flying in their dreams. Mm, Okay, I'm hearing hired. I feel like somebody's getting hired. Even if you work for yourself, this is just kind of like then taking on a new client. If you already have a job, something is like a promotion. Feels like you're about to take on a big responsibility. Something seems like a sworn oath and really getting down to business. Someone is going to be serious about their money. You also might be nervous about where you're headed or anxiety, especially if you're starting with a new job or a new client or a new position. But I feel like you've got this. I feel like someone is also being initiated into something. It could be some sort of literal initiation into a group. Spiritually, it could be like a spiritual initiation where more things are being revealed to you. Now, I'm also seeing healing or things coming back together after falling apart. It could be an illness or someone recovering from an illness. Could be a relationship healing, coming back together. But I'm seeing some sort of healing taking place. Make sure too that you're taking some sort of spiritual cleanse or bath to ward off evil eye or any negativity being sent your way. I feel like you're being protected anyway. Anytime you feel mentally stuck, I feel like that's the evil eye. And I feel like you just need to regain your confidence and take back control of your mind. Because I don't feel like it can physically do anything. I feel like this is to make you self-sabotage. Spiritually, there could be some sort of gift that you're playing around with. And I feel like you have to set boundaries with the spirits that you're working with. Maybe they become overwhelming or they're all talking to you at the same time, especially if you discover that you have mediumship abilities. Like you're hearing these voices and you're having to drown them out or just like, I don't know, command some sort of boundaries with the spirits. Somebody also might be ashamed or embarrassed about their spiritual gift because maybe they're known to be like a practical or realistic person, not seen for being someone who is spiritual or psychic. So it's kind of like, I don't want everybody to know that I know how to do this. And people might try to criticize or judge. Be confident in your style of mediumship, whatever it is. Because early on, you know, people try to tell me how to do my stuff. You're not shuffling on camera. Like, I'm not going to shuffle for your satisfaction. That's just not how I do it. Sometimes you might see me doing it, and it's not necessarily for the audience to be like, oh, she doesn't shuffle on camera. It's because I felt like it. So, you know, people will try to try to tell you what to do with your spiritual abilities, but you have to have confidence in what you do and how you do it. There's no rules. People might be trying to bound you to rules. I also feel like this applies to hidden talents like singing, writing, dancing. If you feel blocked or stuck, something's restricting you, that might be you over concerned about criticism or judgment, but you can't let the rules bind you. Continue to be free-spirited. Someone who owes you money feels guilty that they haven't given it to you. They might give it to you one day. Especially if their name is Amanda. I was getting the name Amanda. Again, I get the energies of being nervous on a job, but it's like, don't be nervous. Just do your job. Do how you know how to do it. In a love situation, I feel like either someone is obsessed with thoughts of you or vice versa. You're obsessed with thoughts of them. And I feel like somebody's trying to stop it or control it, where it's more so like embrace it, see what this energy means, you know, embrace the thought that you're obsessed. Like, okay, why am I obsessing? Is it some past life energy? You know, am I supposed to reach out to this person? Am I, you know, so whatever it is, like kind of navigate those feelings instead of trying to shut them off. If you're stressed about your health or finances, I see things being restored. I'm seeing stability, things being fulfilled. I feel like somebody's going to keep something a secret from the public. It may have something to do about your dating life or the work you do. So I'm also getting something about a well-paying job, but it comes with loneliness or periods of isolation. Also seems like you're studying for something. Maybe you're having to go to school. You're studying for some sort of certificate or degree. I feel like you're doing something more so for money and not because your heart is in it. I feel like you're not passionate about something that you're doing for money. Like, even if you get like a promotion, or like you like your job and you take on the promotion that was offered to you, but you really liked your department or what you were doing, but you take the promotion because it was paying better, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not really in it, but at least I'll get more money. In love, I get that somebody has been so focused on work that they haven't had time to give any attention for a relationship, but they want a relationship. There could be something going on between you and another air sign, earth sign. I feel like it's air or earth, but I also feel that someone's energy is hard to read because it's constantly changing and shifting. Their traits are always, they're changing. So it's hard to pick up on what their true element is. Yeah. I feel like somebody also might have to move away for work. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for fire signs for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, we have attachment, appreciation, the world, overall energy, angel of strength. All right, so you may be coming off as someone who is strong and independent. Sometimes maybe it's hard for people to offer help to you because they don't see that you need help. Again, I'm getting that energy of mask wearing, or someone maybe having to put on a facade. It seems like you're also maybe coming to the realization that something's been holding you back, or that you've been codependent. I feel like you're looking at yourself or looking at where you've been. Just seems like you're coming to the realization about something. I do feel that you will feel appreciated or admired. You do have a quiet strength, though. You also might be pulling on strength to walk away from something, or to change, or to step into like the next chapter of your life. Maybe you're having to do something on your own. it just seems like you're headed towards a new beginning. Now, you also may have angels supporting you and giving you the strength that you need to do something. You're getting encouragement. Whatever you've also been covering up, like maybe you're getting the courage to just show the real you and be authentic. You're like, I'm real, this is me, or this is the real me. Yeah. A relationship also may start off long distance. Someone also may be afraid to give up their independence and have a fear of becoming codependent in a relationship. But if there is someone coming towards you, I feel like the both of you are going to be respectful of your individual lives and there's no expectations of change. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.